Well, Shibo featuring Dream Doll, Broke Boys. She said it, broke boys be chasing me. If you look on my Instagram, you'll see how fast I can run.
Financial Style on New Style.
Welcome back to the Financial Style on New Star Radio 98.7 FM. I'm Marisha here with you now until, of course, midday, where each and every Saturday morning we make sure your money makes sense. And in the mix of it, we try and give you some decent tunes too. Now, for the weekly 5 in 5, and that's where I give you 5 tips about 5 things of interest to you. This week, I want to talk to you about crypto, okay, and how you can safely invest in cryptocurrency, because I hear it all the time. Even one of my mom's friends asked me this week, like, have you heard of XYZ? I won't say the company name. And I said, yes, I have. She said, what do you think? And I said, I think it's great if that's what you want to do, but it's not for me. She said, oh, okay. And it isn't. And I'll tell you the reason, and I'll tell you the same reason I tell everybody else, okay? Because I come from a banking and financial background, okay? I still work in the finance world right now. So I don't do unregulated. I'm a risk specialist, and in a nutshell, I see problems before they come along. So cryptocurrency for me, whilst there's lots of opportunities, I'm not knocking that, there's also a whole load of problems. And so because of the risk specialist aspect of me in financial services, I don't deal with unregulated products. That's my personal thing, but that's not to say that it isn't for you. And so I wanted to give you some tips on how you can ensure you're doing it as safely as possible. Now, cryptocurrency, for most people, they have heard of Bitcoin, okay? And basically, cryptocurrency is a little bit like all currencies, really. All currencies are electronic, okay? There's no such, I mean, yeah, we have paper manifestations of them, but you know, how much money is in an economy is effectively a figure in a computer. And that's the same with crypto. The difference between a standard currency and cryptocurrency is simply that cryptocurrency is not attached to a state or institution. So for example, for something to be the Great British Pound, it is attached to Great Britain. The US dollar, you know, the Australian dollar, that sort of thing. If you go through all of the world currencies, what you find is those currencies are attached to a administration or a governmental state, okay? Crypto isn't. That's the only difference. And the way that crypto is valued at something is that it is limited. Okay, so for example, when Britain gets broke, yeah, what do? Go print more money. That's called quantitative easing. It's a discussion for a different day. It's an economic conversation. It's not always a good thing to do, but it's possible. What you can't necessarily do is just go and make more Bitcoin, although the way people get around that is they mine Bitcoin. I'm now getting into a whole different subject, but my point being is if you understand the basics of currencies, you will see that cryptocurrencies are not really that different from standard currencies, but the reason why they're not regulated is because they're not attached to anything that can be regulated. It's just that simple. So having said all of that, the very first thing to consider if you want to invest in cryptocurrency, number one, start small. Don't take the whole of your life savings and go buy some coin that you've never heard of and can't pronounce or spell, okay? It's not a good idea. And that, I would say, is the rule of thumb for any kind of investment you do. The crypto market is volatile, which means prices will rise and fall unpredictably. So it's only wise to invest in crypto after you make sure you have enough liquid funds for at least 6 months without any other debts. Again, once you know your debt clear and you can afford to lose whatever it is that you are investing, then you can go ahead and invest in it. Yeah. So, you know, it's one of those things I say, take a bit of a punt on it if you feel like you want to, but be prepared that you could lose what you invest, and don't be ready to kick up somebody if you do. Recognize that was the risk from the beginning. The second thing, which I'm going to get into in a minute in more detail, is select your cryptocurrency. So obviously there's more than one in the market. There's loads of them. Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency right now, but there's also Ethereum, there's Litecoin, there's Binance Coin, there's Ripple, there's all sorts. What's important for your investment journey is to make sure that you gain some kind of basic understanding about where some of these coins come from, and again, recognize by reading wherever you can previous information about what its growth has been like. I personally think it's a bit late for Bitcoin. That's my personal view, okay? Because from time it's on a billboard, that means you know that there's something else going on. Having said that though, if you feel like it's the right thing for you, do your research, but select it. I would say to people, diversify your portfolio. So I would say the same thing with cryptos. Don't just invest in one currency. It might be good to invest a little bit of money in a couple of them, 2 or 3 maybe, to see how performance is. Spread your risk. Okay, thirdly, pick the right cryptocurrency exchange. So basically, it's a place where you buy, sell, or hold your crypto assets. Now, it's funny because I was listening to something that was not funny, but I was listening to something the other day, and a chap talking about he actually lost money in crypto because, in a nutshell, he used the wrong type of crypto exchange, and the exchange itself went bust, and as a consequence of that, he lost his investment. So what I would say again is just be mindful that that can happen, and think about what that might look like for you. I've had to fix my headphones. They're trying to fall off my head. Number 4, once you've done that, choose a crypto wallet. Okay, now a cryptocurrency wallet is basically software that stores the private and public key that adds as a link between you and the blockchain where your crypto assets are. Now, if what I just said to you was complete French, that means you got research to do before you invest in crypto. Okay, because that's number 1. Do your research and know what it is. But many people confuse crypto wallets with a storage place for cryptocurrencies, but in technicality it just lets you access your cryptocurrency on the blockchain, okay, with a crypto address known as the key. Without the key, you can't complete a crypto transaction. You can send and receive cryptocurrencies during a transaction with any company that accepts cryptocurrencies for payment, but you're gonna need the key to unlock it. You get it? Okay, be mindful of that. And so finally, what I want to share with you is 5 cryptocurrencies that in this year are really being tipped for some good business out there. Now, let me just put the disclaimer out there. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a cryptocurrency advisor, and therefore this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what's trending right now and what people are talking about. I've mentioned a couple of them already. So Ether, okay, again with a market capital of $316 billion, Ether is the second largest cryptocurrency. It was created in 2015. The Ethereum blockchain works on smart contracts that enable decentralized applications like the popular decentralized financial services. You see my point? You hear decentralized, not regulated, same thing, okay? But anyway, and being that it is one of the biggest in the world, it means at the moment it's one that people are investing in. Binance Coin, okay, market capitalization of 90.9 billion, third largest cryptocurrency, launched in 2017. An individual Binance Coin is currently worth $663 US. Solana is one of the growing ones coming through. It now has a native cryptocurrency coin that saw its value peak last month. It was only launched in 2020, so we're talking about it only being a year old. The proof of history algorithm also has shown the high speeds of transactions, therefore growth, and at the moment a Solana's coin value is $47 US. Okay, Dogecoin. I know a lot of people are talking about Dogecoin. They know all about the Dogecoin. This is the cheapest one available to buy this year, thanks to Elon Musk calling himself the Doge Master. This coin has seen the spotlight after a bit of a dodgy history. It was created in 2013 as a meme coin. Nobody expected this coin to actually become legit, but over a period of time it is topping the list now of cryptocurrencies. Dogecoin's current value in US dollars is actually 45 cents. And Cardano, this one is valued at $1.32. It's projecting a promising growth potential. The coin has surpassed a value of just 10 cents in January to nearly $1.50 in February. So you can see that it's growing. Again, it's part of the DeFi sector, which is, as I said, effectively a sector that is recognized as being deregulated, but that's something for you to get into if you're into crypto. And at the moment, the decentralization means that there's a lot of work going into people promoting it. If cryptocurrency is for you, there's no reason why you can't go ahead and go for it. But I would just simply say, do your research, do it safely, understand the methodology, and use it as a learning platform. Don't put all your coins in there, but why not put a few, try it out and see how it goes for you. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm here for the smoke. This one is Amina. And when we come back, I'll be telling you in this week's Money Matters just how you could be missing out on a pay rise. You might have even turned it down already without realizing it.